So my new rescue dog, Quokka, has separation anxiety. So today I'm going to show you some of the... So every time Quokka is left on her own at home, I leave her with stuff to do. And one of those things is some nice frozen treats in her enrichment toys. This really helps to calm and settle her down and gives her something to lick and suck while I'm gone. And then usually after she's done that, she goes to sleep. So I want to show you some of the different toys that I use and exactly how I make them. And every day I leave, I just take one out of the freezer and I give it to her. So let's go have a look. So these are just a few of the enrichment toys that I've got, and I've also got a red Kong here that I'm going to use. So I'm going to start with some pumpkin. I'm adding a banana. I'm going to use some chia seeds and some peanut butter, because everybody loves peanut butter, and some honey. And then I'm adding a couple of tablespoons of yogurt and about a quarter cup of water. Then give it a nice mix with my blender. Okay, now that that one's ready to go, we're going to do the next one. So I'm adding a banana and a handful of spinach, then about half a cup of blueberries and a kiwi fruit. I'm using coconut water here for the liquid. And then pop the lid on, we're going to give that a blitz. Now we have two different types of frozen treats ready to fill the enrichment toys. So a couple of the toys have holes in them, so we're just going to fill those holes. I'm using pumpkin here to fill the holes, and then I'm just going to pop it in the freezer for a little bit. Then I've also got my red Kong here that I'm going to put a little bit of pumpkin just down the bottom of the Kong, because again it's got a hole in the bottom, so I'm going to pop that in the freezer. Okay, now let's fill up our enrichment toy. So I'm using my blueberry one here, adding some apple to it. I love adding nice healthy treats to it as well. That one looks great. Into the freezer. Let's get the chili penguin. We're adding the treats into here. She's gonna love it. Adding a couple of carrots. You can add dog treats, but sometimes I don't. Okay, this one's the UFO licky bowl, and I'm adding the rest of the mix here, giving it a good shake around so it covers the whole treat. This is a great one to lick. Quokka loves it. Okay, then I've got some leftover dog food crumbs just from the bottom. It's ZWP. Okay, so that pumpkin is frozen now, and now we're filling that Kong up all the way up, and then we're going to add some carrots to the top. Again, sometimes I use big fish chews here, but all I've got is carrots, and Quokka loves it, and it's nice and healthy. Okay, now that the pumpkin's frozen, I'm going to add some sardine juice. It's just from the tin, and then adding a little bit of water just to top it up. And then I'm adding some fruits to it here. So we've got some apple, because it's Quokka's favorite, and some other frozen treats that I've prepared earlier, and just popping that in there. And she's going to love this one. It's a nice fishy one for her. Yes. Okay, now we're onto the pumpkin mix, and this is, I think, a soda pop can that Quokka really loves. I've blocked the bottom off again with some pumpkin earlier that I didn't show you, so we're going to fill that one right up. And I'm going to add a bit of apple to the top. That one's ready to freeze. Now I've got this one again. She's already used the blueberry one. We're going to add the banana mixture in, the pumpkin banana mixture in, and really move it around so that it's covering the whole toy. Okay. Then we're going to keep filling that up. I've got some more dog food crumbs, and I'm just sprinkling that over the top. We use ZWP, so these are just the crumbs from the bottom. I'm going to add that in. Add that to the freezer now. It's just for a little one. I've got her licky bowl here, and I've got the mixture, and I'm just really spreading it over the edge. These quick ones are great to have in the freezer for if people come over, but also if I'm only going to be gone for a couple of hours, these ones are great to have. And then she gets to enjoy the frozen treat while I'm out. And she's figured out that she can pop it up on the ledge here and doesn't have to use her paws. Thank you for watching. If you have a dog with separation anxiety, I hope this has given you a few ideas about some frozen treats that you can leave for your dog just to choose. When I leave, I usually put hers in the crate, and then she can go into the crate and use it, but the door is open so she can go in and out as she please. She often takes it over into the sunlight for it to defrost, and then she enjoys licking it later. Please subscribe so you can keep watching and see more of our content, and I embark on this journey with my new rescue dog. Okay, thank you.